Happy Monday, YouTube. Well, my morning's off to a great start. I spent the first 4 hours training our staff in Spanish, which is really exciting because we're getting built, we're building up momentum. And, the goal is to have, a couple hundred people on the phones doing live transfers in Spanish 100%. And there's a lot of work involved with it, a lot of logistics, but it's doable. And that's what's exciting even more. But while I was doing this training, I got this great call. And the person on the phone call, he told me, look, I don't necessarily have a lead problem. My problem is that I am not making enough money to keep buying leads. And what he explained to me is that the group that he works for finances his leads. So every week they're sending him leads. But every single week when he sees advances come through, he's telling me that most of those advances are being used to service any leads that are on financing or any form of chargeback. So yes, on paper, he's right in production. I think he said he wrote $14,000 last month, but he only made $1,000 in his bank account when it was all said and done. And guess what, guys? That is a topic that a lot of people don't ever talk about. How much money are you putting in the bank after you cover your expenses and your leads? And that's truly what matters. But if you are getting slammed with leads because either you can't work them fast enough, you're having a closing issue, or bottom line, they're just slamming you with leads. Because let's face it, a lot of these groups that do finance, they're eager to send you leads. In fact, some of these groups don't even ask for permission, and they're sending their agents leads every week and then servicing those charges. And that's demoralizing. So for one, I told him he needed to break down his whole setup. He needed to identify it. Is it a work issue? Obviously not. $14,000 producer. Hybrid agent between field, and he was forced on the phones. So he's definitely working. So what was it? Well, we come to find out that it was a mixture of both. Skill set, as well as the agency he's working for, slamming him with leads that are in most cases were 30, 60 days old. Can you imagine that? You're paying for all this old inventory and you're so busy that you don't have enough time to work the new stuff because you're still trying to catch up on the old stuff. And then on top of that, you add a skill set that's not 100%. It's a recipe for failure. And worse, in his case, he's a worker. He's coachable. But the only thing that his upline manager told him, let me tell you what they said: buy more leads, work the weekends. That was the solution. And you know what? Personally, that pisses me off because I buy my leads. I have to go out and sell it. And I know as an agent first how hard it is to balance everything out. Your leads, your activity, your products. Because at the end of the day, those all have to balance out right so you can make a net profit. And if you're not, you're going to be like this poor man that wrote $14,000 in AP and only took $1,000 for his home. That's a joke. And I've been there, actually. I've been in circumstances like that where there was a financing component and it was just really designed to offload all those leads the agency didn't want because they need fresh leads and they're trying to get rid of the old garbage. So what I recommended to him, because I felt bad for him, is I offered him an 80% contract first year, free leads, zero upfront costs, and I asked him, if you're gonna work this hard like you're doing right now, then this is what I can offer you. Day one vesting. He took it like this. Didn't even question it. And you know what? If you're in the same boat where your lead balances is eating up your profits, give me a call. Chances are it's a skill set issue, and I can help you with that. What I'll do is we'll jump on the phones. I get on the phones every day, and you'll see it in firsthand action exactly what it takes to sell insurance over the phone. And if once you see it, you can duplicate it and you like it, then we can talk about moving forward. Simple as that. Because nowadays it's so hard to find good talent, and to know that some of this talent is being wasted because their uplines are so busy hiring somebody else so they can offload that garbage. And that sucks. So give me a call. You got my information here in the bottom section, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys. So you enjoy your Monday, and let's crush it this week. Peace.